Good morning, everyone. This is John at Optimus Prime Reviews. I've been waiting for this bad boy for ages. Took 6 days to come, but I waited ages to buy him, and I was impressed. 6 days, he was here. Here we go. This is number 34. MechFan Toys. Lost Planet. Something in Chinese, and it says Huge Dragon. I mean, just look at it. Saucy, very saucy. As you can see, obligatory pictures where it turns into a cannon, some sort of like weird scope or something, some nice animated photos there, like a gun turret, some weird rocket launch pad there, and there's the proper Omega thing. As you can see, it says it comes with a Diaclone. It didn't, which was slightly annoying. So yes, I'm having to move the camera around off my tripod because the box is that bloody big. As you can see, so it skews my table out the edge. But yeah, all the detail. And there was a side, here we go, so something about. It did come with this and this. Didn't come with this Diaclone imitation thing. Hooray for packets. So, here we go. Yeah, as you can see, this is the city mode, and the head that turns into a tank. Anything I wish, and I really wish. It's very, like, inspiring to the G1, because I mean, look, it doesn't have no wheels, but it does slide around onto the bits. It does go around. I just wish, even though how amazing this detail is, I just wish there had been a cover that came down on something. But this is the head. Movable cannon. The paint looks like it has wheels, but unfortunately they're not. They're just painted on. Simplistic, but sweet. Just look at the detail in the face. Head's not on a ball joint, but it does swivel. But that's the tank. I thought I'd do a comparison. So in size, so it's like, this is a Titan Master, I think it's Loudmouth. You can make that drive on there. Obviously it's not as big as the Hasbro one, and to be honest, if I could get hold of the Hasbro one for a reasonable price, I would be straight on it. Times are tough, people. We're in a pandemic. You go for what you can afford. And to be fair, for my Legends scale, the Hasbro one probably would go better. But this one, I just like this. It's small. It was under £40. Was it £44? £44. Like I say, it took 6 days to come. So, as I say, there's a scale. I mean, let's take this Titan Master out and show you him stood up, so give you some sort of scale. There, that's the scale you're working with. So, let's just get that out the way. As I say, came with 2 of these Diaclone Lost Planet pods. This is like a backpack that turns into like a rideable for the little figures. It came with another one inside one of the other bits, which turns into a little tank, which I think is pretty sweet, because you can place it on here if you want. You can have it sat here like a defence turret. Your scenario, just your toy display, whatever you want. These are all the bits that came with it in obligatory bags. It came with these 2 non-transformer, more like Star Trek Enterprise nacelles. Seriously, what I thought they were. I thought, wow, it has a starship mode. Then I looked and thought, hang on a minute, no, it's got guns. But these, I think, are off, like I say, the Diaclone again, because if you see here, that opens there, makes a big arm with posability on the arm. So it's a shame, really, that might have to try and find some of these ones, because this has piqued my interest. I'm like, ooh. But that's for a different mode, so let's chuck them out way. And as I say, these are the bits. This Diaclone came with Springer, and as you can see, it didn't come with these little figures, but these little figures are about £5-6 from China, and that's what goes in these. But these tracks are what came in that other one of these. So these are pretty sweet. You can set these up. Anyway, anywho, let's manoeuvre it. And comparison again, Legends, obviously it's not true. You're probably better off if you go for the Hasbro ones and you want the Hasbro Omega Supreme. But I digress. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Just getting the detail, trying to spin it round. These are the arms that effectively become like gun encampments, emplacements, whatever you want to call them. And you have like your little ramps off the side. You could store a figure in there if you want. Like I say, get the Titan headmaster back. You could have the little guy powering him. Pretty good, you know what I mean? Hours of play. That's the rocket, which are the arms. Which, if I can find it, here we go. It has a ramp. And the detail is proper nice. So obviously, you know, this is scaled down to little bitty figures. But you got your rocket, you got your detail. Looks pretty sweet. I mean, let's be honest. The rocket that Omega's always formed does look a bit like a messed up grey and orange deformed turd. But, you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? But, yeah, so that's pretty sweet, pretty sweet. So, yeah, then you've got, like I say, you've got the tracks, which... Just a camera. Sorry, guys, my camera has to be adjusted. See, there you go. And you got Omega's head. Just go up and then stand the other. So, there's not much else to show on this. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to do the massive changing of all... Oh, it can do all these other like 3 or 4 modes. There's loads of other reviewers that have got reviews that are like 40-minute long, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. Because to be honest, you want to do it. Emgo's done a Just Transform it on it, you know what I mean? Check his out. It's a good review. He's a good reviewer, and it's one of the blessings that when you're watching it, after him doing his laugh cough, which some say get annoying, which I do agree. But his reviews are mint. So I would give that a look, and Emgo, bless him, has got all the other modes Transform show, but I didn't buy this for that. I do the review to help you guys and to try and be as true to the G1. It never turned into a massive cannon, not to my recollection. Never turned to like a Diaclone sat in the top half of it, and it didn't come with a Diaclone anyway. It's one of the modes it shows you it doesn't even come with, so not worrying. Anyway, as you can see, look at this anodized red and gold missile silos and one there. So now I'm going to show you how to put him back into beautiful Omega. So now this was stiff to get out, but it'll go back up. You push that up and you hear the solid click, and you can hear it's proper ratchety. It's good. It's good. It's good. The legs. So the legs. Straighten. Straighten. Arms. Ratchet down. Ratchet out. Second half, same as the first. Do that. Ratchet it out. There you go. That's that bit done. So then now, get this little beastie. Pull that down. Pull that down. Put the treads to the back. You see you're going to slide it just in here. And then he sits nice and snug. Look at that, beautiful Omega. It's a beautiful figure, I have to admit, when it's transformed. I'm just going to put him down a second, so you separate these. And as I say, look, we'll get onto articulation in a minute. So you make sure these pegs and that are lining up, as you'll see, because there's grooves. It's like that. That one's on. Second, same as the first. See, point proven. I put it the wrong way so it don't go onto the grooves. There you go. As I say. So now I'm going to maneuver the camera once more. And this is the foot. So the foot, see these little marks here. See these marks here. One. Round it up. Second one, I'm going to go onto this peg here. And there. 1 foot. So the second one exactly as the first. you literally go that hole onto this peg. It's so easy to get this bad boy into epic mode. Trying to get him all in for you. There we go. Right, and then the tracks, similar to Hasbro versions and that. See these marks here? You got these pegs here. Simple as anything. Just slide that in. Same, just double it over. It's double hinge. Straight on. Straight in here. Straight in there. And I kid you not, that is Mech Fan Toys Huge Dragon Omega Supreme transformed into his Omega Bot mode. Comparison in size. You've got the Titans Return Brawn and the Titans Headmaster. So see if I can get him stand on there, see if I can get a better scale. I'll sit in there. See? There you go. Right. So, we'll get into articulation. If these weren't on, you could get his arm all the way around. But as you can hear, it's nice, solid ratchets. Elbows are the same. It has a bicep swivel. You can go all the way out, all the way in. The hand does not turn, but on this hand, he does have individual hinged claw fingers. Poor beggar if he had to wipe his back end. And this is just the gun hand, same as the other. Bicep swivel, elbow on ratchets. And that's that. So I'm going to lift his arms up as if he was doing the Superman pose, because I'm going to show you the head. First, it only goes round. But there you go. His leg can go there. Can go all the way back. Really stiff ratchet, but you can do that. And my personal favourite, he can do the full Van Damme. But yeah, he does have a slight, it does have a toe pivot if you want to do that. It does have a ball joint on the foot. And that leg's the same as the other. So, like I say, I don't want to do one of the long reviews, so it's like, I do feel I'm cheating a bit, because it's like I say, I just refuse to do the mode with all these bits on, because I'm not ever going to display them with this. The only thing I'm going to do with these Starship Enterprise nacelles is probably have a look, see if I can get hold of the Diaclone, just so you can get hold of the big one, see what this actually goes on, because they intrigue me. Or I'll just chuck them in my parts box, and then if the day ever came, which I doubt, that I'd part with this fella, then it's there. But yeah, can you imagine it now? These are the voyages of the Starship Omega Prize. Gone crackers. Right, so as I was saying, that was what came in the box. It came with instructions, and yeah, this has been John Bot of Hobmas Prime Reviews, reviewing the number 34 Huge Dragon Mech Fan Toys Lost Planet. I have put an aftermarket label on, but now I'm going to move around. You can see the detail in the eyes. Just look at that. They are really good, the paint on that. And you can, before I go, you can open that if you want him to have silos and missiles or anything. But as I say, it's your toy. Display as you wish. So yeah, please join the Facebook group. please drop a like, share, and hell yeah, it does not cost anything, but it doesn't half help me in the channel. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this. I got it for £44 off of eBay. So it pays to shop around, because I have seen some people selling them on groups on Facebook, and they're trying to sell them for like 50 odd, £60, £70. And I'm like, whoa, back up. No need to rip folk off. If you're willing to wait, that came in under a week from Yan Wen. Under a week, £44. He turned up and he's worth every flipping penny. Do not let people rip you off. I mean, some people generally don't know the pricings. I mean, I've done it when I first started selling. I was like, selling my stuff. I'm like, all right, it's this. And someone's going, oh, it's that. Oh, right, sorry, I've charged about 10, 15 too much and I've dropped the price. But you learn. But some people you see on sites, they're just constantly trying to scalp you, so don't do it. Shop around, go the extra thing. A lot of my friends through the group, you know, they order from China and stuff, and they'd probably tell you the same. Paul Fowler and all them would probably tell you the same off of TFUK and it. If you're going to order, it's probably pays just to wait, because it only takes a week or two, and they turn up and they come. You've saved yourself half the money, and they're there. So it's all about saving the spends, but enjoying your collection. So please join the Hodman's Prime Reviews group. As I say, please like, share, and hell yeah on the YouTube channel. And I hope you enjoyed this review. This has been the Mech Fan Toy Huge Dragon. This is John Bot saying, take care, bye.